Welcome, Cobra fans, here to Kennedy,
Big
Texas.
town.
Here, Kennedy,
Big town
Texas
of
here
Kennedy,
for
Texas.
the first round of the playoffs for the Cobras. Cobras are facing San Antonio Cole here at this beautiful park that Kennedy has here, all turf field out here today. Here with you, calling the games, Will LaRue, Rob Bargenbrook, Wade Quebec over here on the side doing all our stats for us today, and we got old Michael Bargenbrook learning how to run the controls for you back home. So we'll be bringing you some of these good angles. But Rob, thanks for joining me here today.
Glad to be here. Glad I could make one, man. And if we have any problems tonight, it's probably all going to be Michael's fault because he messes up the iPad.
Yeah, the plate meeting has already happened. So right now we're just kind of waiting for the introductions to go. But San Antonio Cole is the second-place team out of their district. And Cobras are finishing third, obviously playing that second-place team in San Antonio Cole. Last season, the first round, the Cobras met San Antonio Cole and took care of business in that first round and knocked San Antonio Cole out of the game. This is a one game and done. This is not a series. One of the very few teams that decided to go with the one game.
Well, I heard it was a coin flip, Will.
Yeah, it was. I know Coach Medina wanted to have a three-game series on this first round, especially try to get those pitchers going, get them rolling, get them ready for those three-game playoff appearances here that are going to be coming up. You know, I'm not trying to look ahead or anything at all, but you always want to make sure you're prepared for it. And, you know, a lot of those games are going to be double headers and things like that. So Cobras really haven't had to dig deep into that bullpen all season long. So it's one thing you want to kind of prepare for.
Well, I heard it was a coin flip. They neither coach or team could decide what they wanted. Flipped the coin, ended up one game. And so it's win or go home, which is pretty unusual with baseball. You know, normally you got 3 games, 5 games, 7 games, something like that. But I'm confident in the Cobras tonight. I think if the pitching's on and the bats have been on like they have, shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, and pitching for the Cobras tonight is going to be the junior Jace Cheney. Cheney has done an exceptional job. Had a rocky start in the very beginning of the season, man, but he's really come on here in the later part and done extremely well. He's a left-handed thrower. He's got great breaking ball and just got a good mind for the game, knowing exactly how to locate pitches. Kind of works the zone around, up, down, inside, and out, and just a very seasoned pitcher, so that the Cougars are going to have to face against tonight.
Yeah, and turf field, which not something we've seen a lot of this season.
No.
Looks like a pretty deep backstop as well. So, you know, don't want any missed balls or anything like that. Got the wind blowing for us, which would be like right to left, kind of heading towards left field. So that could be a factor as well, looking at that flag out there in center field.
Yeah, we're sitting here waiting on game time. Not too sure if they're waiting for an administrator or something to show up. But I'll tell you what, Rob, the Cobras are no stranger to this field.
Okay.
This junior class here, along with sprinkled in a couple of those freshmen, Easton LaRue and Cooper Francis, and then as well there's a couple of sophomores that aren't playing baseball anymore, actually played here and were one run away from making it to the state tournament in their 8th grade year. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah, came into that day, ended up playing against Needville. Needville had to beat us twice. They beat us the first game pretty handedly, but that second game came down to it, and it was a 3-2 ball game. Great ball game by both teams. Cobras ended up falling by 1 run to make it to that state tournament.
I remember, now that you say that, I remember that now. And, man, that Needville team was one heck of a baseball team.
Yes, they were. That was also around the COVID year as well, so kind of threw a wrench in some stuff for those guys.
We got the umpires waiting. We got the players waiting.
Yeah.
We got music jamming every which way. I think there's two softball games going on behind us. And we got this baseball game going on, so y'all might hear all kinds of walk-up songs tonight.
Well, sounds like we've got some congratulations to go around as well, Rob, talking about just going around the horn in Cobra sports. Caleb Matula and Woodring there for the Cobras pole vaulters competing in the state meet. Matula ended up finishing 5th, and Woodring finished in 6th. So congratulations to those 2 young men making it up to state. This is, I can't remember, but one of the board members was telling me how many years in a row the Cobras have had some representation in state. And I know it's multiple years going on.
Well, and boys golf this week was up at the state tournament as well. And girls golf is at the state tournament this coming up week, is my understanding.
Yes, that's
so. Both boys and girl golf, track at state. A
lot of people busy.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, that Cobras golf team that was made up of Jake Alexander, William Hunt, Ryan Riddle, Coben Snyder, Aiden Thomas, and Logan Thomas. They competed up there. They ended up obviously not making the podium, but they did extremely well. Didn't have their total scores here of what they ended up shooting, but either way, just to make it up to a state tournament in golf.
And the girls are there next week.
So, yes.
And a lot going on in Cobra athletics, especially here at the end of the year. And that means that the year has been good overall. And baseball now. Be nice to get a little state run out of baseball. What do you think there, Will?
Well, the Cobras do have a good chance. The bracket that's coming up, they've got this round, and then they have another round. I got to go back and look and see exactly who those guys are that they could potentially be playing. I think we are taking a pause here as we have the national anthem playing.
Yeah, excuse us.
National anthem is done. It's ball game time for multiple teams out here.
That brings up one of my most favorite parts about baseball, Will. Right after the national anthem, play ball.
Introducing first, designated visitor, Industrial Cobras.
What happened now?
Number 13,
Not exactly sure.
We're designated visitor.
Designated visitor. I haven't heard that before.
No, but the Cobras are home team today. I guess designated visitor, maybe because they were third place.
Gotcha.
And Cole was second. But either way, I think the flip comes down to whoever wins that. And San Antonio Cole won it. They wanted the one-game series, so then that's going to give Cobras home field advantage.
Yeah, and the boys are trotting out on the field.
number 1, second baseman, Francis. Number 15, Williams, the first baseman. Number 9, right fielder, Warren. Their DH, number 11, Kubeka. Playing left field, number 2, Janice. Now for the designated home team, the Cougars. Number 14, playing third base, Joseph Donate.
As San Antonio Cole now introducing their players.
Tristan Zanakea.
They are the designated home team, but they are
Center fielder,
the away team in regards to the game.
Barker. Number 25, left fielder, Alex Flowers. Number 13, right fielder, Conrad Lynch. Number 10, the pitcher, Jacob Ponick. Number 9, the catcher, Joseph Ponick. Number 3, Nathan Jardine. Number 18, second baseman, Landon Snyder. Number 15, first baseman, Joseph Zimmerman. Now, if you could please rise, gentlemen, remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
We're going to have the national anthem again.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
We'll take a break.
Commitment to community service. It's a mission the First State Bank employees have lived by for more than 60 years. By continuously volunteering, sponsoring school fundraisers, and engaging in community service projects, the First State Bank not only lives its mission, it lives up to its motto, friendliest bank anywhere. So call, stop in, or visit fsblouise.com today and get to know the friendly bankers who are making a positive impact in your community. Eat 'em up, snakes. The First State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, no matter what you nurture or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
At Capital Farm Credit, our cooperative returns are a symbol of our strong partnership with you.
So one of the unique things about Capital Farm Credit is the cooperative nature of it. And then when you get that patronage check once a year, we put that money right back into the land.
Together, we're better.
Go, Cobras!
All right, welcome back, Cobra fans. Here we go.
Now I can say it again,
Yeah.
Will. Play ball!
2 national anthems in a row.
There you go.
Trying to get that player lineup for the Cougars. Looks like leading off for them is going to be Dante, Zendaya, and Barker. Pitching tonight is one of the Panic brothers. Jacob. One of them. Well, the other one catching him is Joseph. Panic has been their leading pitcher, has been their ace. That's exactly kind of why Coach wanted to go with that one game
Right.
series, because listed on Max Preps, he has a 1.94 ERA, Rob. So
That's a pretty good ERA.
yeah, I've been pitching pretty well this season for the Cougars. On the mound right now for your Cobras, Jace Cheney. Defense behind him, or catching him tonight, is going to be Sam Kurtz. Defense behind him is going to be Kason Williams over at first base. Cooper Francis at second. Nick Kuchler's at shortstop, and Cooper Martin at third. Left field is going to be Aiden Yanish. Center field's Major LaRue, and right field is Bryce Warren.
Yep. Here we go. Here we go. Playoff baseball brought to you live. Cobra Sports Network.
First batter for the Cougars Cheney delivers,
Little
swings a
pop.
pitch right back to Cheney, and he puts away Dante for the out. Love those, Rob. One
Yeah,
pitch, one out.
One pitch, one out. One pitch, one out. We take that all night long, Will.
You know, one thing I'm surprised that the Cougars are coming out swinging like they are, because if I was, you know, coaching the Cougars team at all, Rob, I'd be definitely saying, hey, we want to take some pitches. We want to get deep into that bullpen of the Cobras and try to push Cheney into some deep rounds. It looks like he's going to deliver this next pitch for a strike.
Yep. Strike one. Strike two.
Swing and a miss by Zadea. Quickly behind, 0-2 in the count, one out here.
See if we can get him to reach on something here, Will.
He does swing, but Sammy fields it on the hop and tags Zadea out. We're going to throw it around the infield. So how about that, Rob?
Hey, four
pitches, 2 outs. Up next is going to be the center fielder, Barker.
3-hole hitter.
Cheney delivers another curveball that's going to drop in for a strike. Umpire's a little bit slow standing up and giving that strike call, but he does get it. Swinging and a miss with that high fastball right there by Barker. Out of the windup, Cheney delivers. This one's going to be fouled off.
Foul ball. Yeah. I can see come back here to that first pitch again, Will.
Gets out in front of it. Yeah, back to Cheney, fields it, fires a strike to first base, and quickly 1, 2, 3 down for the Cougars. Cheney threw one with 3 batters and 3 outs, no hits here.
Yeah.
We're heading to the bottom of the first, where you're going to have LaRue, Cheney, and Kuchler up to bat for your Cobras. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best network anywhere. Oh, there.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. Leading off for your Cobra is going to be center fielder, junior center fielder, Major LaRue.
Yeah, it'd be nice if this is Cole's #1 guy, and the reason they wanted one game, it'd be to hit him early. You know, get him rattled early, Will. Create a little doubt on that mound.
LaRue is up at the top of that order because he takes quite a few pitches as well. He starts getting deep into counts. He can foul balls and be a defensive hitter as well. He's going to give you some time to see some pitches and see exactly what this pitcher for the Cougars can throw. As soon as I say that, he
hard
pops
hit
this
ball
out to center field. Center fielder settles underneath it, puts LaRue away. 1 pitch, 1 out for the Cougars.
A good barrel though on that one.
Got a little too far underneath that with the wind blowing out of here today.
Yeah.
That's going to bring up the pitcher, junior Jace Cheney. Only left-handed hitter in this Cobra lineup. It's going to be a called strike. Looked like that was out there on the outside corner. Panic throwing with a little velo here today.
Yeah, a little bit.
Gonna be
Trying to work that outside, but that's going to be a ball. Foul back.
Yeah, Cheney fouls that one out of play. Behind 1 and 2 in this count. Waiting on deck is Nick Kuchler, the junior shortstop.
I think he's probably going to go right at him here, Will. Oh, it goes high.
Misses high with that curveball. It's something to see there. He kind of tips that a little bit. 2-2 is the count.
Looks outside to me. Full count.
Good at bat here by Cheney.
Be interesting to see what he does here for the rest of the game.
Throws this one past Cheney, swing and a miss. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first.
Got Nick Kuchler coming up to the plate.
Nick, a very smart baseball player. Likes to hit a lot of line drives and look to see if he's going to try to drive any one. The first fastball he sees right up the middle. He sees that one a little bit off speed, it seemed like, and Nick lays off that one for a called strike.
Yeah, and with this wind tonight, Will, it might be smart keeping line drives and on the ground. Outside.
Breaking ball missed way outside.
Just outside.
Another fastball misses high and out.
Yeah.
2-1 is the count. Panic throwing to Panic. Brothers here. Pitcher and catcher.
Foul back. Out of play.
Go see it barrel up. Let's go.
Let's go, Three. Find a way.
I think Nick's seen everything he's going to throw here, so now it's just seeing that same pitch again you like. Foul back again.
That was a great defensive swing right there. Nick just kind of did what he could to get a little piece of it, stay alive in the count, because if not, that may hit the bottom of the zone for that umpire. Out of the windup, 2-2 delivery. Again, just gets a piece of it. Looks like it kind of hit off his foot as well. Kuchler really working in the box.
Yep. Well, based on the height of the umpire, I don't think he's going to call too much high tonight, Will. I think his strike zone is going to be a little bit lower.
Yeah, interesting, too. This is the first time this season 4 umpire crew out here. Got one behind the plate out there and behind second base. And that doing all the outfield calls as well to the middle.
Hey, that's the way it should
also
be,
on
though.
each corner. Yeah, well, you got to pay him, too, Rob.
Yeah, I know.
He's going to miss high.
Going to miss high on that one.
Full count.
Full count again.
7-pitch at bat here for Kuchler. Panic fixing to deliver that 8th pitch in this at bat. Another foul. Great defensive swing there.
Yeah,
Foul
I think that's just like what you said earlier, Will. I mean, that's on that borderline where he could call that a strike the way it's dropping in.
See it barrel up. Let's go.
That's a three, Nick.
9th pitch here, right?
Yes, sir.
That's usually good for the hitter.
Kuchler's going to put this one up in the infield. The first
Infield
baseman's
fly.
calling for it. And it's going to put it away for the final out of the second inning. But great at bat by Kuchler. 3 up, 3 down. No hits for the Cobras. No runs scored. We're heading to the top of the first. Our second.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, no matter what you nurture or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
At Capital Farm Credit, our cooperative returns are a symbol of our strong partnership with you.
So one of the unique things about Capital Farm Credit is the cooperative nature of it. And then when you get that patronage check once a year, we put that money right back into the land.
Together, we're better.
Commitment to community service. It's a mission the First State Bank employees have lived by for more than 60 years. By continuously volunteering, sponsoring school fundraisers, and engaging in community service projects, the First State Bank not only lives its mission, it lives up to its motto, friendliest bank anywhere.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. Here in Kennedy as your Cobras are heading into the top of the second here. Up to bat for the Cougars is Alex Flowers, the left fielder.
Yeah, the 4-hole hitter here. We went 3 up, 3 down. They went 3 up, 3 down.
Cheney's first time tonight where Cheney did not get first pitch, first call strike. Yeah. Great pitch there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ball's just dropping into the bottom of the zone and kind of fooling Flowers as he swings through that one. Miss. Counts 1-1.
I mean, good idea by Cheney there. The guy's a pretty tall guy, working the bottom of the zone, getting that bat barrel head down.
Cheney's going to miss high on this one. 2-1. Foul tip back. Another good pitch there. Cheney went at that same one that he got Flowers to swing on last time. This time Flowers got a little piece of it.
Yeah. But good idea there. He's not really able to square that up. Looks a little late on it.
2-2 the count. Kurt sets up.
Oh, nice
swinging
pitch.
strike. Yeah, again.
Nice pitch.
great curveball there that just kind of drops in and catches and fools Flowers. He swings late on it. Never touches it.
Yeah.
That's going to bring up the right fielder, Lynch.
What, 4 pitches on that one, Will?
5.
5, okay.
Be ready, defense. Be ready, boys.
Cheney misses on that curveball. He's starting off with breaking balls.
Yeah.
Both of these hitters here in the second.
Which is different than what he started with the first 3 hitters.
Well, that's the thing with Cheney. He's going to change it up. He's never going to try to give you that same look at.
Same look.
Fastball's going to get in there for a called strike.
Yeah.
That one, just like that one. Let's go, right here.
Kurt sets up low.
There you go.
Right
Nice,
back to
nice.
Cheney. Ground ball. He's going to put him away. Cheney's not letting anybody else play tonight.
He says, I got this.
That's his third put out in the field and 2 strikeouts. So far through 2, Cheney's responsible for all 5 outs.
That's a great start. Middle of the seconds, one guy gets all the outs. I think most baseball coaches would take that.
Up next is the pitcher, Jacob Panic. Fastball gets past him, swinging a miss right there, way out in front.
He was probably expecting that changeup he threw to the first 2 guys that start him.
Should have said in front. He was way behind. My mistake. Another fastball in.
Ooh.
I guess that's not a call strike. I was waiting for him to cut.
I
He
was
takes
too.
it a minute.
I was too.
It was a little up, though. I was waiting to see on him. Finding his zone, though.
There you
Another
go. Nice.
swing and a miss there. Foul tip right back into Kurtz's glove. Panic quickly behind 1 and 2. Cheney out of the windup, ready to go. Kurtz set up. Breaking ball. Panic does get a piece of it, goes foul. Swing and a miss. So 14 pitches in that inning right there. Cheney gets him swinging, responsible for all 6 outs so far.
In this ball game.
That's right.
Head to the middle of the second here, get the Cobras back up to the plate, and see if we can put San Antonio Cole on their heels.
Yeah, Cougars go down in order. No hits, no runs scored. Next up for your Cobras is going to be Sam Kurtz, Cooper Martin, and Cooper Francis. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
The best network anywhere.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. Here in Kennedy, as your Cobras are starting the bottom of the second here. Sam Kurtz up to bat for the Cobras.
Yeah, and Sam has had a good season hitting the ball. I remember one game he had, 5 RBIs, Will?
Yeah, Sam has definitely got to be in the talks for district MVP of some sort, some way or another, because Sam has been swinging the heck out of the baseball bat this season. He's going to take that one for a called strike just on the outside corner.
I don't think I'd throw that one there again the way Sam looked at that one.
Well, especially a lot of the hits that Sam's had this season have been opposite field. So he's been driving. He's been doing a great job of taking the ball the other way. 1-1 the count. Panic out of the windup, delivers. Kurtz gets underneath this one. It looks like it's fading out into right field.
Looks like it's going to go foul. And he drops it, so.
Yeah, it looks like we got a little camera issue with that first base side. We'll fix it.
Here we go.
Kurtz resets, counts 1 and 2. He'll miss high. Yeah.
2-2. Normally, you got this is a kind of a hitter's count here. He's going to try to get that strike, so. Goes outside.
Looks like that one's going to miss outside. Full count, 2 Kurtz.
Up.
Kurtz.
There you go.
It's a ball up the middle. The shortstop tries to run it out, but they do put him away for the first out of the inning. Looked like Sam kind of reached for that one a little bit far outside, just trying to get a piece of it, and it got a little bit more than he anticipated.
Right. Hey, but I mean, 6 pitches on that one, Will. That could help in our favor later in the game. Got Cooper Martin up now. Is that correct? Hard hit
Good.
ball to left field. It might drop. Nope.
Yeah, Flowers does get over there and track that to put Martin out for the second out. Good job.
I think that
good
wind,
drive on there. Yep. Well,
that wind pushed it right into him. I think there, Will.
Yeah, and I'm okay with these right now. Rob, we're just kind of talking about that a little bit, in between the innings here is that, right now Panic's struggling with any type of breaking balls or off speeds.
Right.
Right now, the only thing that's really working for him is that fastball, and if he has to continue to settle on that, these Cobras hitters are going to jump all over him, and you saw a little bit of that right now. Continue hitting the ball, you're going to find the gaps.
You will.
Up to bat now is the freshman in the lineup, second baseman, Cooper Francis, as he takes that first pitch for a ball.
It's outside again, Will. Fouled back. That was that fastball, I think, that they're starting to key on.
Ball misses low. 2-1 to Francis. On deck is the senior first baseman, Kason Williams.
Oh, don't you wish you had somebody on base, Will? 3-1. Definitely a hitter's count now for Cooper. If he's going to try to, get back in the count here, I would say it's going to be that fastball right here.
Cooper's a very disciplined hitter, too. He's not going to go chase anything either, especially a 3-1 count. And they're going to get a called strike on that outside corner. Cooper's asking exactly. He was asking if it was up or what, and he thought it was up as well. But either way, it's going to be called strike. Full count to Francis. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. And Panic gets him swinging there. So Cobras go down in order. No hits, no runs scored. We're heading to the third.
Top of the third.
Scoreless here in Kennedy. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network. Fans up for the Cougars is going to be Panic, Snyder, and Zimmerman.
And
oh, sorry, Panic, Guardian, and Snyder. I guess I got it all backwards.
And Cheney's accounted for all 6 outs so far. Let's see if we can keep that going. Maybe 9.
First pitch is a ball. Cheney misses high on that one, too. 2-0 count.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to throw the same thing, just it didn't bite there. Oh. Let's regroup. Oh, he said 2-1. Okay. Two balls, 1 strike. He didn't give us a signal, so that's why I was wondering. 3 balls, 1 strike now.
Yeah, 3-1-2 panic. This is the catcher. Fouls this one out of play.
Full
Runs
count.
the count full.
Get this one right here.
Fouls back right into the stands. Wow, that one kind of
just kind of just barely over the fence and under the canopy. What you call a ball with eyes, Will.
Cheney delivering the 7th pitch. It's
Oh,
gonna be a
gets him
swing and a
swinging.
miss, man. Great
Nice.
breaking ball. Sammy Kurtz does a great job expecting that curveball to get buried like it did. Blocks that, picks it right up, and throws it around the infield. Great job. That's going to bring up Guardian or Guardian or Guillotine. Guillotine. Let's go with Guillotine. Get her done. How about get her done? That's probably with the haircut like that. Look at that mullet. That's get her done.
Number 3, get her done.
Gonna be a called strike right there on that outside corner.
Man, I wish he called those strikes a little quicker.
Cheney buries this one on the inside. Guardian does not chase after that. It's going to bring the count 1-1.
Nice.
Swing
Nice
and miss.
pitch.
Yeah, great pitch. He went upstairs a little bit and changed Guardian's eye level. Made him see something a little bit different. Ends up swinging underneath that. 1-2 is the count. 1 out here at the top of the 3rd. Scoreless. Cheney misses upstairs. 2-2. Great breaking ball right there. Gets him. Man, Cheney is just seeing it extremely well. That breaking ball is working. And Rob, he's doing a great job of just changing everything. He's changing eye levels, showing him something different.
Location, everything.
Exactly.
Speed.
Even when he's missing on he's missing on purpose. Is really affecting the hitters for the Cougars. He's doing a great job. 2 strikeouts so far in this inning. That's going to bring up Snyder, 9-hole hitter for the Cougars. This ball is fouled out of play.
There you go. Good pitch.
Yeah, blew that one. Yeah, blew that one right past him. No way for Snyder to catch up to that.
Right now he's got anything he can throw with that 0-2 count. There
Another
you go.
swing and a miss. Cheney got him swinging.
That makes 9 for Cheney.
Yeah, 9 9 outs. Cheney hogging all the action out here in Kennedy tonight, doing a great job of it. Cheney responsible for all 3 outs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeouts so far through 3.
6 Ks.
Yes, right. No runners for the Cougars. No runs, no hits. We're heading to the bottom of the 3rd. We're going to see Williams, Warren, and Quebeca for your Cobras. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
Commitment to community service. It's a mission the First State Bank employees have lived by for more than 60 years. By continuously volunteering, sponsoring school fundraisers, and engaging in community service projects, the First State Bank not only lives its mission, it lives up to its motto, friendliest bank anywhere. So call, stop in, or visit fsblouise.com today and and get to know the friendly bankers who are making a positive impact in your community. Eat 'em up, snakes. The First State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, no matter what you nurture or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
All right, welcome back, Cobra fans. Hitting for your Cobras is going to be senior first baseman Kason Williams.
Hard hit ball. It's gonna looks like got the win, got it again.
Second baseman does get over there to put Williams out. Will pop up right in that little trouble zone. Rob, you're right. That's that little troubles area right there. Makes it a very tough play, but the second baseman does.
It came off the bat well, but you could tell as soon as it got up, it just died.
Up next is Bryce Warren, right field, the junior right fielder, and he's going to get on with a hit by pitch. First base runner for either team today.
There you go.
That's
first
how you
one.
get it started, Rob.
You wear it. Got senior Cade Quebeca coming up to the plate.
Now, Quebeca is DHing for left fielder Aiden Yanish tonight. Really like to see him get his bat going. He's just coming back in from an injury. Good to see 11 out here on the field tonight in the playoffs for his senior year.
Definitely means a lot to this senior class.
Becca's going to take a called strike on that outside corner.
See it barrel up. Let's go up and back.
Here we go. Base hit. Move him around.
Starting to get a little rain here.
Looked like that one was outside as well. 0-2. Quebeca quickly behind. Warren's going to 2. Panic fires it down there, but Warren's going to be in for a stolen base. And that pitch is going to be a ball.
You got a runner in scoring position now, Will. First time tonight.
And delivers. Quebeca pops this one out of play. Panic 28 pitches when he started this inning, Rob.
I think he's at 35 right now.
That one's going to be low and outside. 2-2 is the count. Warren getting an aggressive lead over there at shortstop.
I was about to say, might be a hit and run situation here.
That ball's going to miss upstairs and out. Full count to Quebeca.
He's worked his way back in the count here, Will. Starting out 0-2.
This one's going to miss. Inside, hits the backstop. Warren's going to get to third safely, but
Runners
more
at the
importantly, another runner for the Cobras as Quebeca draws the walk.
Yeah, you got runners at the corners, man in scoring position, leadoff hitter up to bat. You only got one out, so everything's available here, Will.
Now, you're right. No pressure here for LaRue. Just get in there, see that first fastball, jump all over it. Do your job, okay? Sacrifice fly does anything out here. Just want to be able to get that ball out into the outfield.
Yes, sir.
Give your guy or hit it opposite field, right, to be able to give Warren a chance to score. But got to beat that double play out if you do hit up the middle. A lot of things in play as well on the defensive side for the Cougars. His first pitch going to miss outside and low to LaRue. LaRue's first at bat, he flew out to center field.
And you know, that would be okay right now. They won't talk about something.
Yeah, Panic does calling a timeout here as he's going to come up to the mound.
Maybe like, hey, man, did you remember to feed the dog when we're brothers? No, man, I forgot to lock the gate.
They may be trying to figure out their signs a little bit. Maybe they change something when they get runners on base. But either way, there's a little bit of confusion between the two brothers. Mound visit is finished here. LaRue steps back up. 1-0 is the count. Got runners at the corner. That's Quebec at first. Warren's at third. 1 out. We are scoreless here in Kennedy in the bottom of the third inning.
Let's go, Major. Base hit.
This one's going to miss low and under the catcher. Kind of get a little lost on where that ball went to. By the way, count is 2-0 to LaRue.
It makes you wonder here with the first two pitches. Well, is he off, or they're just not going to give him anything to hit and rather load the bases?
Well, the other thing too, Rob, is that you got Panic out of the windup. You know, he threw for 2 full innings out of the windup without having to ever throw from the stretch, and now you're making him throw from the stretch with runners on. LaRue's 3-0 count. You know he's got the take sign here, and he wanted it. You saw him, too. Yeah, he wanted that one. But he wanted it.
3-0 no-go down Broadway, right, Will?
It sure was, man. That's exactly what it was. This one's going to miss.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Bases are loaded. Only 1 out. You got Jace Chaney up to bat. He's got 6 outs. Maybe he can drive 4 runs in. What do you think about that?
Why not? Why not? He's been playing out here by himself tonight anyway. Get after it, huh?
Just let him do the runs, too.
You're right. They do have a little meeting up here at the mound, so we'll take a quick break. Thanks some sponsors. We appreciate all y'all watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
At Capital Farm Credit, our cooperative returns are a symbol of our strong partnership with you.
So one of the unique things about Capital Farm Credit is the cooperative nature of it. And then when you get that patronage check once a year, we put that money right back into the land.
Together, we're better.
It looks like they got an earpiece. Is he working on an earpiece here?
Yeah,
the catcher?
Yeah, the catcher is working on an earpiece. You know, we've seen a lot of schools using that this year. I've gone to the earpieces.
Somebody told me it's like $7,000 for the system. Does that sound right?
I don't know. I don't go shopping for catcher earpieces, Rob.
You don't?
No.
Okay. I figured you had nothing else to do on the weekend, maybe. Ooh. Hey. Well, the reason I bring that up, 2 weekends ago we were playing select ball, and all the kids had bracelets on, and they were doing it with an iPhone.
Yeah, I'm sure. There's all kind of different devices. Everybody's going to branch into different things. This ball's going to miss inside. 2-0's a count to Chaney. Yeah, I mean, the way technology is now, Rob, I mean, it's pretty incredible the different things you can do and how you can use it. I was watching a clip. We'll talk a little bit about that here next time we get a little bit of a break.
Ooh.
Called strike right on the bottom of that zone.
Yeah.
First good pitch we've seen from Panic here in a while.
Yeah.
But, yeah, going back to it's just a really neat story about some of the stuff that Sinton Pirates are using with technology.
They lost their first game to Uvalde.
Go, Jace, head down on it. Short
I'm assuming they're playing again tonight.
Let's go.
Yeah, they're in a 3-game series. It was a tight ball game there. A little surprising they did lose that to Uvalde. 3-2 was that score.
Ooh, hard hit ball. Just what you're looking. Oh, my gosh.
That was tough, man. Quebec was just slightly off the bag. Line drive, he did exactly what he's supposed to do. He froze, and once he got hit behind him, he saw it die. He was trying to get back to the bag and just unable to do it. Great play there by the Cougars. Man, tough. You know, again, no hits, 1 hit batter, 2 walks, 3 men left on.
Yeah.
We're scoreless here. We're heading to the top of the 4th.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, no matter what you nurture or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
Commitment to community service. It's a mission the First State Bank employees have lived by for more than 60 years. By continuously volunteering, sponsoring school fundraisers, and engaging in community service projects, the First State Bank not only lives its mission, it lives up to its motto, friendliest bank anywhere. So call, stop in, or visit fsblouise.com today and get to know the friendly bankers who are making a positive impact in your community. Eat 'em up, snakes. The First State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. You're here watching Cobra baseball. Your Cobras are here in Kennedy in this first round first round playoff game against San Antonio Cole.
Top of the 4th,
Cougars.
0-0.
Yeah, top of 4, 0-0. And it is the top of the lineup for the Cougars. This is Dante, Zedendaya, and Barker. Last time Dante came up, he swung at that first pitch and grounded out to the pitcher.
Strike one on the first pitch, ball on the second.
Go, Jace, pound the zone here.
Counts 1-1.
Make them beat you.
Cheney missing low there. 2-1 is the count.
Oh, looked like a strike though to me. Will, that looked like a nice pitch. Now he called it a ball.
That is a ball up. That's going to be the first base runner for the Cougars as Zante draws a walk.
Ready, Coop, ready, Coop.
Next up is Zakea. His first at bat. Cheney got him in 3 swings. Strikes. Actually, 2 looking and 1 swinging. Strikeout. And got him in 3 pitches.
Coming to you.
He's going to offer a bunt. Kurtz is going to fire back to first.
Yeah, there.
Zante back in.
I was kind of wondering if they were gonna do that here. Will they were gonna play small ball and try to get the lead.
Roll them up, roll them up.
Yeah, they're showing bunt again, Will. It's a little cat and mouse going on here. Showing bunt at the plate. Cheney's choosing to try to pick that guy off at first. See if Cole shows bunt again here. Yeah, and Cole's going to show bunt again. Third baseman's going to crash. Going to go foul. So that's 2 strikes on him. Be interesting to see if he shows bunt again after being down. 0-2 in the count. But it looks like San Antonio Cole is determined here to try to play some small ball and get a run on the board or move the runner over. He's not showing bunt this time. Yeah, and we got a ball call here by the umpire. I really don't understand why. He went straight to first base. So the San Antonio Cole runner is going to advance to second on a balk call. I don't understand why it was a balk call, but that was a call that was made. Oh, 0-2 count. He swings and misses there. So he goes down. 1 out.
Got one dead here.
Got a runner on second here for San Antonio Cole. I doubt they'll show bunt again with 1 out. Pitch is a little high there. Going to be ball 1.
You got him.
Counts 1-0.
Rod.
That'll be 2 balls, no strikes. Got a runner on second. 1 out. Top of the 4th. Uh, 3-0 count here.
Having a little trouble with that full field camera. We'll try to fix that on the next commercial. 3-0 count. Cheney gets that called strike there to Barker.
I don't think you should leave your seat again, Will.
They got to do something to bring this great game to the fans at home, Rob.
Yeah, well, as soon as you got up, then, you know, baseball's kind of funny like that, Will.
This is popped up out
and
of
out.
play. No telling where that one went. Hope it doesn't fall on our equipment.
Softball field. 3-2 count. 1 out here, top of the 4th.
Now Cheney came all the way back from a 3-0 count.
Yes, sir.
Cheney at 49 pitches right now. Started this inning at 36.
Ooh.
Gonna miss inside and hit the batter. Barker's gonna get on base. Hit by pitch. Oh, we got a timeout on the mound. With that, we're gonna take a quick break while we try to. All right, fans, we should be back now. We're still having some issues with, for some reason, on that camera. Hang on a second. We should get solid now. Maybe. Either way, we do have one angle. At least bringing this one angle.
One's better than none, Will.
Yeah, that's it.
Roll it up. Let's go.
Here we go. Keep it simple. Cobras just keep it simple here.
Yep.
There you go.
Good called strike there.
There you go. Strike 2.
Another called strike there to Flowers. Flowers went down swinging in his last at bat. Cheney threw 5 pitches to him right here. Flowers quickly down again, 0-2.
And he got him. He got him in the bottom of the zone last time, Will. So he might see him go to that here. Yeah, he does.
He does get him on that, but Flowers can't go anywhere. Sam does corral that one. That's going to be 2 outs here in the the top of the 4th. You still have runners on base for the Cougars in first and second. Up next is going to be Conrad Lynch, the right fielder.
Yeah, but getting him out there, Will, changes the game big time.
That's right.
You can't do the sacrifice fly, you can't do the bunt, eliminates what that batter can do. So, good job by Cheney there fighting back and getting that out.
Lynch grounded out to Cheney in his first at bat in the second.
Yeah, we hadn't seen that in a while. We sold that a lot early. We could go back to that.
I'll take one of those again. Barker at first, Zanate on second. Curveball misses low and inside there to Lynch. Ball one.
There you go. Good pitch.
Lynch misses.
That Jake break might have got him on that one.
A little foul tip down back to the catcher there. Count is 1-1.
2 outs here, top of the fourth. Runners on first and second. I'd like to see him come back and work the bottom of that zone again, Will. It looks like it's going to be inside.
That one's going to be a called strike there right at the top of the zone. We're sitting here waiting for it, but this umpire likes to leave you a little bit in suspense, right? Likes to really drag out the drama, the moment, the drama that is baseball, Rob.
Yeah.
1-2 the count. 2 Lynch, 2 outs here in the top of the fourth.
See if he goes outside now, Will.
Curveball's going to be at the top of the zone, and he's out. Runners were going, but either way, Cheney comes back after 2 base runners for the Cougars. 2 on. No hits. Get out of it. We are still scoreless here in the top of the fourth, heading into the middle of the fourth. Heading into the bottom, we're going to see Kuchler, Kurtz, and Martin for their second at-bats. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
At Capital Farm Credit, our cooperative returns are a symbol of our strong partnership with you.
So one of the unique things about Capital Farm Credit is the cooperative nature of it. And then when you get that patronage check once a year, we put that money right back into the land.
Together, we're better.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. Your Cobras playing in this playoff bout, first round here against San Antonio Colt Cougars here in Kennedy at this beautiful field. Rob, I'm not a big fan of turf fields when it comes to baseball fields.
I know,
but I gotta
either.
say I am a fan of this one. You know, despite the massive backstop back here,
it's
but either
huge.
way, it is a very nice field, extremely well put together. This complex is extremely nice. The other thing too, I mean, great mound as well. That's not a separate mound up there. The entire turf kind of goes all the way around that thing. It's all one piece. It's a really nicely done facility out here in Kennedy.
Yeah, honestly, we probably got lucky with it being a turf field and the fact that with this weather that's been going on, the wetness, the dampness, the sprinkling, helping us big time. 2-0's your count here. Looking like he's
Kuchler going to get
and
hit with that.
I was going to say before we got started here, Will, that his warm up, he was all over the place. Will, I think he threw 1 strike in his warm up, and like you said earlier, here we are in this point of the game where he can't do the wind up. He's got to go to the stretch, and he struggled with that tonight earlier. So.
Now, you're right, especially right now with Kuchler on, no outs, another base runner here for the Cobras. That's going to bring up the junior catcher, Sam Kurtz. Kurtz had a long at-bat in his first at-bat in that second inning, ended up grounding out to the shortstop. But again, like I said, Kurtz has been swinging an extremely good bat this season. Definitely looking at a 0-0 ball game right now to see Sam get a hold of one and let the speedy Kurtz move around on the bases. Panic's going to miss high to Kurtz. It's going to be ball one.
Yeah, and I was wondering, are we gonna do we start small ball here? But with Kurtz up to the plate, I think you let him swing away.
Well, you got two guys, and both of them named Cooper coming here after Kurtz, and both of those guys are extremely fast, smart, savvy base runners, and can bunt probably the best out of anybody in this entire district. Sammy's going to foul that one out of play. 1-1 is the count.
Ooh.
Yeah, that off speed just kind of got Sammy there, and just on that outside corner, just kind of tailed away from him as he tried to hit it. Again, Sammy's hit the ball extremely well opposite field this season. That's exactly what he was trying to do with that one. 1-2 is the count.
Oh, that's a nice hit.
That's right into the right fielder. Wow, what a play by the right fielder there, because that looked like that was going to be a ball dropped in. Sam just kind of slapped at that baseball, stayed inside of it, and drove it to right field. Unfortunately, for the Cobras, that right fielder made a heck of a play.
He sure did.
That's going to bring up Cooper Martin. We did talk a little bit about that small ball just a minute ago, and we'll see. Again, Nick's got the speed, so I'd like to see him try to take second base before we try to attempt to do any type of bunting here, especially with Panic running. He's going to do just that. He's going to do just that. Nick in there easily to second base, a stolen base, and we got a 1-0 count to Martin.
Yeah, let's see if San Antonio Cole's anticipating a bunt here. Third baseman hasn't done anything yet.
Barrel it up. Here we go, Coop.
Cooper had that line out to center field or left field earlier, really got into that gap, but Flowers just got a hold of it. This one's going to be popped up on the infield. Second baseman's going to settle underneath and put Martin away for the second out of the inning. Kuchler remains at second. That's going to bring out that Zydeco music, doing that butt thing. Old Cooper Francis, freshman on this lineup.
Yeah.
That just got to pump you up and get you ready, man. Just kind of loosen up.
If you don't like a Zydeco, there's something wrong with you, Will.
Kuchler taking third, was getting a little bit.
And he's going to be able to come home. He's going to come home and score. There we go. There we go.
Making things happen right there. Kuchler definitely in with the stolen base. But ends up coming in to score the first run of the game on that error by the catcher.
Yeah, that putting the pressure on, though, that's what it does sometimes, Will.
Yeah, when you got guys like that, Cooper, you got the junior class here that can just really run some bases, and they weren't paying a whole lot of attention to him, so Nick just did what he does and
foul back.
Showed him exactly why you're supposed to pay attention to him.
Right, exactly.
1-1 account to the freshman, 2 outs.
There you go.
I thought that was going to get through.
He's going to ground out there, but the Cobras do strike first, get the first one on the board here in the fourth. We had no hits, 1 run score, 1 error, nobody left on. We're heading to the top of the fifth. You're going to get the Panic Brothers coming up, followed by Gardine or Get Her Done, whichever
Get Her Done with the mullet.
That's it.
There you go.
You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best network.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, no matter what you nurture or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
At Capital Farm Credit, our cooperative returns are a symbol of our strong partnership with you.
So one of the unique things about Capital Farm Credit.
Welcome back, Cobra fans, here in Kennedy. Hey, we were just talking about it here in the break. Rob Cheney back up at the mound right now. He has 57 pitches on the night so far through 4. Heading into the 5th here, but big thing is 9 strikeouts through
9
4
strikeouts
innings.
and what? 3 outs at he's thrown it first.
Yes.
So 12 outs for Cheney.
And he's going to start right away here with a called strike to Panic.
Yeah, I tell you what, that infield man, they need to give him a pat on the back. That's for sure.
Yeah, Cheney doing a fantastic job out of the windup. Misses a little low there. 1-1 is the count. Fastball's going to miss out and up. 2-0 is the count.
2-1.
Excuse me, 2-1.
I go back to that first pitch again. It stuck. Ooh, dropped in there. That ought to be a strike.
That is going to be a called strike. The curveball really working well for Cheney tonight. He evens the count at 2.
And that's a tough pitch, man, when you're a hitter, Will. That sucker just drops in the back like that.
Yeah, lefty to righty as well. Ball's just going to barely miss. Sam kind of wanted that too. He wanted to throw it around. He's actually kind of leaning back, seeing where that one missed. But either way, full count 2, Panic. And Cheney's going to miss low. Spikes that fastball in. Panic's going to draw the walk. Another base runner for the Cougars. Panic actually makes the 3rd base runner for them here in the 5th.
Well,
Up next is the brother, Joseph Panic, the catcher.
Yeah, I would have liked an explanation earlier on that ball because we couldn't figure out what it was. That way, Cheney knows what he was looking at.
Well, not a big lead there by the Cougars. Matter of fact, this is going to be popped up and land in the infield, but Cheney wisely lets that one roll foul. Great job, because you know what? It was going to be a tough play for him to spin around and try to fire that across the runner into first base. So good, smart play there by the junior pitcher. Panic's going to retreat back to first base or reset and see what we do again here. Signs do come into the Panic brother at the plate.
Be interesting to see if they stick with that bunt. What do you think, Will?
Well, they haven't tried to test Sammy's arm yet, but they do show the bunt. Sam does a good job of scooping that one out of the ground to keep Panic at first.
Yeah,
that pitch does fall in for a ball.
The same thing they did last inning. Well, they got somebody on, they went straight to the bunt.
Well, the Cobras got a little bit of that action when they played against East Bernard earlier this week in the little warm-up game they had because, man, Sam just missed towards the right side a little bit. But other than that, man, he would have had Panic diving back in. Either way, we reset here. But, yeah, East Bernard came to Vanderbilt on Monday and played a little warm-up game with the Cobras. And that's exactly what East Bernard did. As soon as they got somebody on, they were bunting. And again, this bunt's going to be laid down. Kurtz is going to field it, throws a strike to first.
Yeah, get the easy out.
That wasn't an easy out, Rob. Not the way that was a really good. That was a good bunt by Panic. You know, Kurtz had to really charge over there, reset his body. Right. And man, if you don't have an arm like Sammy does, you might not get that play.
Might not get that play. Well, the thing there is you don't want to see him try to do too much, Will, is what I mean. Like, don't try to turn the double play. Don't try to do anything crazy. Just take the play at first and move on.
Here comes the guy with the best hair in the park tonight, Gardine.
They going to bunt again, Will?
I don't know. We'll see. Down by 1 run. This ball gets away from Kurtz. So Panic's going to get into third.
And Kurtz has to run like half a mile to go get the ball because it's so far back there.
It is. And you know, those pads are lined up back here on the backstop too. So if they hit any of those rubber pads, it just stays
dies,
there.
yeah.
It's not like hitting that concrete block where it's going to kick back. Not sure what Medina was talking to the umpire about, but either way,
He's asking him something. He asking if he kicked the ball. Oh.
no.
Let's get him right here, Jace. Here we go.
Well, as everybody gets reset, Cheney out of the windup. Panic stays at third. Gardine takes that called strike. That evens the count 1-1.
Yep.
Gardine's last at bat, Cheney struck him out swinging.
Work him inside here, Will.
That's going to be low, right in the bottom part of that zone for a called strike. Another great pitch by Cheney.
Right here.
One out here in the top of the fifth. Cobras leading it 1-0.
Stop, Sammy.
Cheney misses high on that one. 2-2. Curveball is gonna barely miss. Yeah,
Well,
kind of didn't break right there in that top of that zone. Just kind of barely missed it. Full count. That one's gonna miss outside. Cougars get another base runner. Runners at the corners. One out here in the top of the fifth.
Go. Roll it up.
It's going to bring up 9-hole hitter Snyder. Snyder struck out in his last at bat in the third. Only saw 3 pitches.
yeah. Makes you wonder what they're going to try to do here. Runners at the corners.
He's showing bunt early right here. Cheney's going to go ahead and try to back pick 2 first.
Showing bunt again here, Will.
Gardine dives back in. No tag even offered to him. Having a little trouble again with that field camera. Not being able to get the full field action. Sorry about that. Trying to keep you updated what's going on. Gardine is not getting a big lead over at first. Ball
Foul
is
back.
It's going to be strike 1 for Snyder.
You got it right here.
So
And he's showing it again, Will.
Yeah, showing bunt. Martin, not really. He's starting to creep now. Ball's going to be a little pitch out, looks like there. It looked like it was a design pitch out, but I think Cheney just kind of patted his chest like that was on me. Sorry.
Yeah, great job by Kurtz there, reeling that in.
A 1-1 to count. Cheney misses low right here.
Yeah,
Another ball missed low. 3-1 is the count.
Yeah, just trying to pitch around that bat maybe a little bit, but
Yeah, Gardine does get back in. Keep forgetting about that camera angle. Sorry about that. He does dive back. Runners are at the corners.
Is it just froze, the other camera?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Snyder showing bunt again, but he pulls back. That's going to be a called strike. Count runs full. Bunt's going to be off here for Snyder now.
Out. 3-2-1 out. Really changed the game right here on this pitch, Will.
Yeah, I'll take anything ground ball up the middle and get those, get that double play. Gardine. It's going to be popped up to in the middle of the infield. Kuchler settles underneath it and puts him away.
Runners don't advance either.
Yeah, out number 2. Yeah, no way to advance with a ball popped up in the infield.
2 outs, and that takes away your sacrifice fly, your bunt, just like earlier in the game, Will.
Yeah, that's going to go back to the top of the lineup is Zenante. Man, I'll tell you what these Cole players have. They got some names.
Yeah. Well, when it's just Cole, then you can have big last names.
Okay, that's Zenante.
We're industrial Cobras, so we got to have short names. See? Nice pitch.
Swing and a miss there for Zenante. His first at bat was a ground ball right back to Cheney. He came up again in the 4th, ended up drawing a walk.
Yeah, I'd like to see him strike him out here, get back in the groove where he was earlier, and go to the bench on a good note. Oh, Kurtz is going to go for
Kurtz
it.
hosed
They got him.
He hosed him out there. Great throw there by Kurtz. I was very shocked that they even tried to attempt that, Rob, because
it does nothing.
He was never getting off the bag far enough. But they decided to go ahead and test Kurtz's arm, and it ended up paying off for the Cobras. Get out of this thing. We end up leaving 1 on base, or 2 on base. Oh, leave 1 on base, and yeah, you're right. We left 1 on base because we got the out over there at second. Yeah. But either way, Cheney gets out of that jam. We are heading to the bottom of the 5th. Your Cobras coming up are going to be Williams, Warren, and Quebeca. Need to get some more on the board here. Your Cobras leading at 1-0. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
At Capital Farm Credit, our cooperative returns are a symbol of our strong partnership with you.
So one of the unique things about Capital Farm Credit is the cooperative nature of it. And then when you get that patronage check once a year, we put that money right back into the land.
Together, we're better.
Commitment to community service. It's a mission the First State Bank employees have lived by for more than 60 years. By continuously volunteering, sponsoring school fundraisers, and engaging in community service projects, the First State Bank not only lives its mission, it lives up to its motto, friendliest bank anywhere. So call, stop in, or visit fsblouise.com today and get to know the friendly.
Hang on, I'm going to do something.
Hey, 1-5, be a hitter. Let's go. Let's go, Casey. Base hit. Start us off right here.
Welcome back, Cobra Sports fans. Got bottom of the 5th here. Casey Williams up to bat. Fouls the first one off. Got the engineer Will LaRue building a box right now to cover our equipment from the rain.
Hey, man. Jack of all trades, master of none.
You're going to have to add another designation to the end of your title out there at the plant.
1-2 the count as Williams fouls this one back to the net. Panic at 63 pitches.
Yeah, he didn't go.
Home plate umpire saying he didn't go. We'll see if they shoot down and ask for help. You got to turn and ask the umpire for help. Yeah. That's what he's doing. Yeah, he's never going to say he went.
No, he says he went. After all that, are you serious?
No, because that's how that works. So the player cannot ask for help. He's got to turn and ask the umpire. The umpire's got to ask for help. I thought the bat did kind of cross a little bit.
Okay.
But it was tough. But either way, the call is a call. We have one out here in the top of the 5th. That's going to bring up Bryce Warren. Bryce was the first base runner for the Cobras the last at bat.
Hard hit ball.
Drive to left field. And there's, wow. Flowers made an unbelievable catch out there and left.
That was.
Oh, wow, man. You can't hit it any better than that, Warren.
No, he split the gap. And Flowers just covered the ground and got under it.
That's 2 catches out there by Flowers tonight. Done a great job. Martin was the other one that hit that one we thought was in the gap as well. That's going to bring up 9-hole hitter, DH, Cade Quebeca.
Hey, time. Need time. Somebody call time. Yeah.
Cade Quebeca drew a walk in his first at bat in the 3rd.
Well, maybe we should hit it to the other side of Flowers. See if we can run that way.
It should be a ball. I think they made a mistake over there. It is a ball. 1-0 is the count to Quebeca. He's going to get underneath and drives this out to right field. Good hard hit ball, but Quebeca will be put away for the final out of the 5th inning. So the Cobras go down in order. Williams, Warren, and Quebeca. Nobody left on. No hits. Cobras still leading this one 1-0. Coming back,
the top of the 6th.
Coming back will be Zenante again, Zadekea and Barker. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network. Welcome back, Cobra fans. Cobra's leading this playoff bout first round here over the San Antonio Colts 1-0. Zenante back up to the plate since he was the batter of record when Gardine was caught stealing by Sam Kurtz.
Hard hit ball out there to left field, going to drop.
First hit for the Cougars tonight as this ball's going to drop into left field. It's actually the first hit of the game. I was just trying to double check. I wasn't sure. Zadekea is going to come up. That's their 2-hole hitter. He has been struck out both at bats tonight.
And here they go with the bunt. Got a runner on. Going to do bunt. Foul ball.
He offers, but the ball does go foul.
It seems like that's their game plan. We'll get a runner on and bunt.
Oh, in a 1-0 ball game, Rob, you can do everything you can. You get the leadoff guy on. You know, that's that whole Augie baseball.
Yes, sir. Well, he might have him.
I'll tell you what, if Caden Williams was only a left-handed hander right there, he'd have had him. He would have had him. It was that close, folks.
That was.
Close.
As soon as Sammy let go of it, I thought for sure he was going to have him.
1-1 the count to Zededea. Ball's going to be high. Kurtz looks him back again. Ball 2.
Pound the zone here. Let's go.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Giving us.
He's moving. Oh. Yeah, strike called on the outside corner there. 2-2 count coming up. Probably takes a bunt out, possibly. Which that helps Cheney. If he can drop it. Oh, they're going to show bunt again. That's a strike call. Yeah. Great job there. Great job. Great job there. Just throwing strikes in there around basically around that bat where they can't bunt it, and taking that play completely out.
Yeah, 3 at bats for Zededea and 3 strikeouts. It's going to bring up Barker.
Looks like it's getting a little slick out there, Will.
Yeah, had some mist and rain here a couple of different times tonight. Not really anything heavy at all, just enough to be annoying, you know. I was going to bounce.
No go.
But Kurtz does do what he can to get back to it, and base runner over at first. Zenante does not try to go to second. Remains at first.
That was probably a smart decision on his part there, Will.
By the way, Barker is ahead in the count 2-0.
2-1.
Yeah, Cheney getting the call from the dugout to go ahead and step off and reset here. Ball is
back and out.
Well, get back, Jace.
Jace works himself back into the count, evens it at 2-2.
Hey, here we go. One more. You got it right here.
Great job by Kurtz there, keeping that and corralling that ball, keeping it in front of him. Jace spiked that one a little bit too far in front of the plate, but good job, good athletic play there by Kurtz. Full count to Barker. Ball is popped up. It's going to be close to foul territory. We'll see. Williams does get over there.
Catches that foul ball, gets it easy out there, Will, but hard play by it.
Well, I'm gonna say this about Casey Williams. Although he's not a lefty, there, it's a good thing he's 6'1" and got them long arms, but you want to reach back and get that ball.
You gotta use everything you got there, Will.
And he did every bit of it. Get that second out of this inning. That's going to bring up Flowers. Flowers has struck out both of his at-bats tonight.
And Cheney's really got him in the bottom of the zone both times, Will.
Yeah, and he started him again here with a swing and a miss on that curveball that just kind of gets buried as soon as it passes the batter. A lot of movement in that breaking ball.
Yep.
Fastball is going to be just missed that outside corner. 1-1 is the count.
There it goes again.
The off-speed pitch there is really nice. Kind of just got Flowers. I don't even know where he was at on that one, Rob, but either way, fooled him.
It's like
and flat missed it.
When he's throwing those pitches, I think Flowers just getting too low, possibly. I'm not sure, but
1-2 the count to him. This guy's going to test Sam again, but unfortunately, he is going to get in for a stolen base. Not in there. So Cougars move somebody into scoring position with 2 outs here. 2-2 is the count to Flowers.
Yeah, and Cheney can throw whatever he wants here. I mean, he can work him outside a little bit where it's not really playable.
That curveball is going to miss somewhere. I don't know where, but it missed. It missed in the middle.
It
It's
missed
one
in
of
the
those that
middle?
missed in the middle.
I got you. Where you throw it right down the middle, and that's not the strike zone.
Full count to Flowers.
Yeah.
That one's not going to miss. That one did not miss. And Cheney comes back. I love how he did that. Comes back strong. Missed. Didn't get the call on that curveball. Didn't let that bother him at
Just
all.
throws
He
it
comes
again.
right back and just throws it again and gets Flowers for the 3rd strikeout of the night for him. Cobras end up getting out of this one with base runners on. They had 1 hit, first hit of the night, 1 left on. Your Cobras that are going to be coming up are going to be your top of the order, LaRue, Cheney, and Kuchler. They're leading 1-0 here in Kennedy. You're
Headed to
watching
the
Cobra
bottom of the
baseball
6th.
on the Cobra Sports Network.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, no matter what you nurture or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
At Capital Farm Credit, our cooperative returns are a symbol of our strong partnership with you.
So one of the unique things about Capital Farm Credit is the cooperative nature of it. And then when you get that patronage check once a year, we put that money right back into the land.
Together, we're better.
Welcome back, Cobra fans.
Watching Cobra baseball here in Kennedy, Texas. First playoff game this year. Misty night here in Kennedy, headed into the bottom of the 6th. Top of the order coming up.
Yeah, Major LaRue flew out in his first at-bat, walked in his second at-bat. It'd be great to get a long inning right here. You see several Cobras coming to the plate. LaRue lays a bunt down. Oh, it just rolls foul. That turf, man. Unfortunately, sometimes it just doesn't hang up in that dirt. That was a great job by LaRue to try to get that down with third baseman playing so far back. Not a bad idea.
Yeah, that turf has a little bit more bounce than dirt, Will.
Yeah.
Now he's forward.
Yeah, now that third baseman is up on the grass, Will.
It ain't going to happen again. That ball just kind of broke away. That was that one like Sammy offered earlier where he just got a little more than he wanted to. Panic was able to fool LaRue on that one. 0-2 is the count to LaRue.
Good eye.
There you go.
There you go.
Way to lay off on that one. It started out like it was going to be a strike, and it just fell off.
Let's go.
Yeah, LaRue's going to toe that line now and shorten everything up for him, just trying to get the ball in play. Fouls that one off just a little too far in front of it.
Yeah. But the way that third baseman's playing it, you time that up right, it goes right down the line, Will.
Yeah. Cheney finished that last inning with 100 pitches, though, Rob. Looks like they got Casey Williams in the bullpen warming up right now.
It'd be nice to put some runs on here, give Cheney a chance to close the game out.
LaRue does hit that one out to center field. Looks like center fielder's going to settle underneath it. Puts LaRue out for the first out of the inning.
That brings up.
That's going to bring up Jace Cheney.
There you go. Thank you.
Yeah,
Will.
your pitcher. Yeah, Rob. So in high school rules, pitchers are only allowed to throw 110 pitches. They're allowed to finish the batter that they're with after they hit 110 pitches. But Cheney is he's already at 100, so you definitely got to have somebody ready to go. in the next inning.
Our only left-handed batter, correct, Will?
Yes, only left-handed batter in this
See if we can get a
on
walk
a
out of
Cobra
it.
team, actually.
See if we can get a walk out of it.
No, I take that back. Kyle Schrader is another lefty. Swinging him. Looks like he fouled. Got a little piece of that one. Count's going to be 1-1. Another one just barely misses underneath that. Fouls it straight back.
His timing's right there. Well, it's just got squared up.
Yeah, 1-2 is the count. There is only one out. I know it's showing that on the scoreboard, but yeah, it's only one out.
It's going to be a ball.
Good job, Jace. Hey, not first. Let's go. Barrel it up.
Yeah, Panic tries to go in the bottom of the zone with that off-speed pitch, unable to get that strike there.
Yeah,
Evens
2-2
the count
pitch
to 2-2.
Hitters count.
And that's going to be a called strike. Cheney goes down looking. It's going to bring up Nick Kuchler. Kuchler popped up to the first baseman in foul territory in his first at-bat. The second at-bat, he was hit by a pitch and stole 2 bases and ended up scoring the lone run for the Cobras on an error by the catcher. Kuchler's going to watch that first one, spiked into the ground, ball 1.
Low again, Will. Two 2-0 count. If he tries to get back in here, he'll be right down the pipe.
Oh, he's going to get hit again for the second time tonight. And as many at-bats as well, Rob. But either way.
Runner on.
That's it. You want Nick Kuchler up there, especially with Sam Kurtz coming up to the plate right now. Definitely the Cobras MVP this season as far as offensive side.
Yeah, and I think
Kurt's going to need a minute. So talking a little bit about that, we were talking about with technology and everything too, Rob. So Sinton is one of 10 schools in, I believe they said Texas. It may have been the nation. I'm not too sure, but that have this tracks technology that they have going on. And it's really neat, man. They've got this radar deal that's at the top of the backstop behind home plate, and it picks up your exit velo. It picks up the pitcher's velo. It gives all your analytics on everything that's going on.
Your angles off the bat, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, it's really, really cool, man. Really neat piece of technology, and apparently they get to use it for the next several years for free. It's as a trial type thing for.
We went to an Aggie baseball game. They were playing Vanderbilt, and talking about that the tracking system, they would put that stuff up on the big screen, and anytime that angle was 28 to 32 degrees, it was out the park.
Yeah. Yeah, that stuff is pretty neat. It's pretty amazing what they can do.
Leave it up. Good job.
Kurt's going to watch that one up high.
I guess the question here, at what point are you sending Nick?
We'll see, because 2 outs, it's not going to matter, right? And you're going to send him right now. Kurtz does foul that one out of play.
I like the aggressiveness there. I mean, you get something that shoots through, and he's at full speed round in second.
Yeah, and with Kuchler's speed, you can drive or send him home, and anything hit into the gap for sure.
Right. Especially a line drive shooting through there, Will. You got a good shot with his speed.
Panic gives a look over to first. He's going to deliver that one on the outside corner for a strike. 1-2 is the count. 2 Kurtz, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Cobras winning this one 1-0. He gets him swinging for the final out of this inning. One man left on. No errors, and no runs scored. We're heading to the top of the 7th.
Top of the 7th.
We're going to see Cheney again, but we'll see if he's able to complete this one in less than 10 pitches.
Let's see if he does like the first inning, and then that would be it.
That would be
good over.
That definitely would be. But we'll see. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best.
At Capital Farm Credit, our cooperative returns are a symbol of our strong partnership with you.
So one of the unique things about Capital Farm Credit is the cooperative nature of it. And then when you get that patronage check once a year.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. Here in the top of the 7th, your Cobras winning this one 1-0. Cheney up on the mound at 100 pitches, though, Rob. High school ball, they got to stop at 110. They can finish that batter, but that's as far as they can go. Up in the order is going to be Lynch and the 2 Panic brothers. And so far tonight, Cheney has struck them out, every one of them.
Well, that's a good sign, Will.
Yeah, and none of them have gotten a hit on him. The only one was the Panic, the pitcher actually drew a walk in the 5th. But Conrad is going to get hit with that first pitch. So that's going to bring up Panic, the pitcher. His last at bat, he drew a walk. His first at bat, Cheney struck him out.
Yeah, and I would venture to say they're going to do the same thing here, Will. They're going to show bunt, try to get as many pitches as possible, and
Ready, Coop. Ready, Coop.
Yeah, it should be third baseman Cooper Martin be charging up here to field that bunt. Nick would be covering third. Actually, they're not going to show it right there as Panic takes that first called strike.
Interesting. They've done that the whole game, Will.
Ready, Coop.
They're going to show it now with a 1-0-1 count. Panic's going to pop this one foul. 0-2 quickly behind right here. Curveball is going to drop in for a ball, apparently. Kurtz looked back, too. He was asking where he missed on that. And brings Cheney's pitch count to 104.
Yep.
That's going to be a makeup call from the last one. That was a little bit low in the zone. But either way, we'll take it. That's going to be a called strike. That's going to bring up the catcher, Panic. Panic struck out his first at bat and then had the sack bunt in the 5th to get his brother moved over.
Be nice, one of them little dribblers again.
Yo, ready for the bunt, Coop.
Easy out. Then you got everything you want on the next guy.
I'll just take the double play.
Take a double play?
Rob.
Okay.
Yeah. This is going to miss up. Yeah, I agree. Partner over here, Wade Quebeca, said that they're probably going to take until he hits
So he throws a
110
strike,
pitches.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Gonna be a line drive up the middle. Francis makes a diving effort, but just out of the reach of his glove. Another hit for
Well, you
the
got
Cole Cougars.
You got the opportunity for double play ball now, Will.
Yeah, Cheney's at 107 pitches. This will more than likely
This will be his last batter.
be this is the last batter that he sees as his Gardine comes up. Gardine struck out his first at bat, walked his second, and then was caught stealing in the third to end that inning. Excuse me, in the fifth to end that inning.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, that ball bounces. Kurtz does a great job to try to get to it. Fires a strike to third, but unable to get the advancing runner Lynch as he gets right underneath that tag. Either way, runners move up 90 feet. Second and third with one out. 108 pitches for Cheney. Double play ball out of question. The infield's going to go ahead and come in now. Keep that runner over at third. Cheney 2-0 count, 109 pitches. Delivers that one for a strike, and he has reached his limit, but he will be able to finish this batter. Two-one is the count with one out.
Yeah, and it's just him and that batter right now.
Cheney comfortable out of the windup. Misses low. 3-1 count.
Yeah, and I venture to say they're going to call him off on this one, Will.
I'm pretty sure Gardine may be taken the whole way here. I'm surprised. I'm very, very surprised that he did.
Yeah. I agree with you. You take there till you got to go.
Yeah. Either way, count does run full. And that's going to be a called strike right on the corner. Great job by Jace Cheney. Stand up and put your hands together, take your hat off, and tip your hat to this young man. He has had a heck of a game out here tonight.
Yes,
113 pitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 strikeouts for the junior. Fantastic job. 2-hit shutout so far for
and three outs at first.
Yeah, great job by that young man. That's going to bring in Kason Williams while he gets his warm-up pitches. We'll take a quick break to say thank our sponsors. You're watching Cobra Baseball. We'll be right back.
At Capital Farm Credit, our cooperative returns are a symbol of our strong partnership with you.
So one of the unique things about Capital Farm Credit is the cooperative nature of it. And then when you get that patronage check once a year, we put that money right back into the land.
Together, we're better.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, no matter what you nurture or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
commitment to community service. It's a mission the First State Bank employees have lived by for more than 60 years. By continuously volunteering, sponsoring school fundraisers, and engaging in community service projects.
All right, boys, everybody ready? Let's be moving.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. Casey Williams, the senior, on the mound.
Everybody be ready. Pitcher, be ready.
It's okay.
One out. That's all we need. Let's go, boys. Let's go, Cobras. Come on, Casey.
And
Work hard.
here we go.
Yeah, so
2 outs.
Chan-
Top
Chan-
of the 7th.
Yeah, sorry. Cheney moves over to first. A little editing here.
Yep.
Williams, first called strike on the outside. The batter for the Cougars is going to be their 9-hole hitter, Snyder. Snyder struck out his first at bat and popped up to Nick Kuchler, his shortstop, his second. Defender's just going to have to play back right now. Nobody's got to hold anybody on or anything at all. Just playing defense, and Kurtz does a fantastic job keeping that ball in front of him. 1-1 is the count. Cheney retreats over to first. So Williams comes to the mound.
Strike 2.
Swing and a miss there by Snyder.
Yep. And nothing special here, Will. Just those strikes, if they hit it, let your guys do their work.
Yeah, but right now, Snyder, there's a complete difference in velo change right now, and Snyder's way, way, way off of this. Williams just needs to go right at him, and he does. Falls into the gap. They're going to have a run come home, and
Is that it? Hey, got him. There
that's
you
gonna be
go.
out, but
The run does score, doesn't it, Will?
that run does score. They do tie the game, 1-1. They left
2 one-man on.
one man on. They give 1 or 2 hits and get 1 run. They tie it up here as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Cobra's going to be coming up to hit is going to be Martin, Francis, and Williams. So
Sounds good to me, Will.
Yeah, we're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best.
All right, welcome back, Cobra fans. Sorry, I had a little bit of a technical issue with the cameras again, but we got that thing fixed and sorted out. Sorry about that. Up to bat for your Cobras is going to be Cooper Martin. Cooper lined out into that gap in left field in his first at bat in the 2nd inning, and then popped out to second base in the 4th.
Yeah. Their pitcher's at 84 pitches now. He's been.
And Martin is the one. He gets hit quite often, and this is the one guy that the Cougars could not afford to get on base. Extremely savvy base runner, extremely fast. Probably one of the fastest guys out here on the field tonight. Outside of Aiden Yanish, I apologize.
There you go. There you go. Hey, wait, what do you got here? You got the Zydeco. You filling the bunt, Will? Move him over. Steal, then bunt.
I'll tell you what. We'll see what Cooper Francis can do here, but another very, very smart baseball player. The 2 Coops back-to-back coming up is exactly what you want in this situation. Cobras could be feeling very comfortable right now.
Yeah, I'd love to see the steal, then the bunt. And there we go. There's
Cooper
one.
gets a massive jump, and he's in there with no problem at all. Stolen base. He did get.
Yeah, that's one thing about that turf. It's sliding is different. Yeah, so there's check mark number 1, Will.
Martin will take third on you, too, and he's going to. As
And
the
the
ball
bunt is
does
laid
get
down.
down,
Yes.
Francis is
And there's
gonna run
nobody
it
at
out.
first.
There is
There
nobody
you
there.
go. Great job. Great job.
Nobody was there. That panic got to it, Rob, but when he turned around to fire to one, no one was there because they all charged in. They weren't on the same page in their
Right.
bunt coverage in that one. Unfortunately, Cougars end up, doesn't work out for them. Francis is safe. Everybody's safe on the corners here as you got senior Cason Williams coming up to bat.
You do it again, Will?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'd like to see that pressure by Cooper over there on first. Get that pitcher thinking.
I'm with you. I want to see massive lead over there. Going to hit the bottom of the zone there.
Come on. Let's go, 1-5.
A little more, Cooper. I don't know. Yeah, both Coopers.
Francis is going to take second on that ball. You got runners at first and second now.
Second, third.
Double play is out of the picture, but wouldn't have mattered anyway. Anything hit up the middle, regardless. Cobras sitting in a good situation right now. All the pressure on the Cougars as the infield does come in.
Yeah, I'd take a nice fly ball right now, Will.
2-1 is the count. Panic delivers. Curveball is going to drop in for a strike. 2-2 the count to Williams.
Normally, hitters count here. You're going to see it. Normally going to see a strike. There you go.
Be hit up the
Oh,
middle.
and that's going to be it, boys and girls.
That is the ball game. Cobras advance here on that error by the shortstop. Martin is going to get in. Williams does exactly what he needed to do. He comes in late in the game. Cobras end up getting out of this ball. Get out of it. Cougars do end up tying it there at the end. But hey, Cooper Martin comes in, gets hit right away, does what he needs to with 2 stolen bases. Cooper Francis, beautiful bunt over there, ends up getting on, puts the pressure on the Cougars, and Williams hits a ball in play.
Right.
And you're not going to stop Cooper Martin coming from home on that anyway,
Yeah.
regardless, even if the play was
And
made.
I think he would have scored without the error anyway with the jump he got off third. Honestly, that bunt, that changed what San Antonio could do in the game and not do in the game.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But, hey, hats off tonight. Outstanding, stellar performance by the junior pitcher, Jace Chaney. Fantastic job. 12 strikeouts, 3 or 4 other outs on his own as well. Outstanding job by that young man. Looking forward to see who the Cobras are going to end up facing in the next round. We'll find out next week, but you will be able to watch it on the Cobra Sports Network right here if you're unable to make that game.
Best network anywhere, Will.
That's right. So until then, good night and go Cobras.
Go Cobras.